Hello everyone. In today's video, we will solve the problem asked in Microsoft Data Engineer Round 1 interview. The problem statement is given an array of numbers ranging from 1 to 9, where each number can repeat more than once. Sort the array in ascending order. Let us assume this example given here, and the important note given is that the numbers will range only from 1 to 9. Assume that the given array is as shown in the picture. The numbers are 2, 6, 7, 6, 5, 3, 5, 2, 7, 6, 5, 1, 3, 2, 2, and 8. The numbers are ranging from 1 to 9 as said in the problem. So there would be multiple approaches for solving any problem. So I explained the interviewer about the merge sort and using merge sort for sorting any array. And I also went through the complexity of using merge sort. And as the numbers are already known to us and it's 1 to 1 to 9, so I thought of using a dictionary for solving this problem. So the way I use dictionary is that I will be storing the numbers along with the number of occurrence of the numbers in key value pairs in the dictionary. And based on the number of occurrences of each number, I will be replacing the above given array in ascending order based on the dictionary. Now let us solve this problem. So let us assume that we create an empty dictionary and call it as counter, which will have key value pairs stored inside it, and we iterate throughout the list. So the very first element is 2. So 2 is not there in counter already. Let us add 2, and it occurred for one time until now. And next element is 6. Let us add this, and we have seen 6 for only one time. And the next element is 7. We have seen 7 for the first time. And the next element is 6, which is already there in the counter. So we go ahead and increase the number of occurrence to 1. And same for number 5, we are adding it for the first time. And 3, we are seeing it for the first time in the array. And again 5 repeated, and we go ahead and increment the counter by 1. And again the element 2, we already have element 2, we increment the occurrence. And element 7, we increment it. And element 6, we increment by 1. And next element 5, which is already there, we increment by 1. And element 1, it's a new entry, we go ahead and add as first occurrence. And the element 3, we increment the counter. And element 2 and 2, so we go ahead and increment the counter for twice. And next is element 8, which is occurring for the first time. So as the numbers are ranging from 1 to 9, we build up a dictionary, so the amount of space that we will be using is also less. Now let us initiate a pointer pointing to the very first location of the array, and initiate it to value 0, so that it will point to the 0th location of the array. Now let us look at the range that we are going through, the numbers from 1 to 9. As we know, the numbers are from only 1 to 9. Let us start with number 1. Look at the counter for number 1 and see number of times 1 appeared. So 1 appeared only once. We replace the array only once. So the pointer location is replaced with 1. Now look for the 2. 2 appeared for 4 times, and the pointer is next moved. So and we will replace next 4 elements with the number 2. And now look for the counter for the next element 3, and 3 occurred twice. Replace next 2 element with number 3. Same with number 4. 4 is not there, and we'll check 5. 5 is there for 3 times, so we replace 5, 5, and 5. And next the element is 6. 6 also appeared for 3 times, so next 6, 6, 6. And we look for 7. 7 is there for twice, so 7 and 7. Then the next element is 8, which is there only once, and the 9 is not available. So the array is now sorted. So the element are 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, and 8. So the array is now sorted. Let us try to put the same implementation using Python. in my Jupyter notebook, I will create a function here. Let me call it sorted number array, pass array here, and let me initialize an empty dictionary, call it as counter, and iterate through all the elements in the array. For number in array, check if the number is already available in the counter. So let us see what we do if the number is in the counter later, and let's give pass for now and see what we do if the number is already not available in the counter. So we go ahead and add that number with entry as 1. So counter of number equal to 1. And if the number is already available, we will increment this value. So counter number we increment by 1 plus equals 1. So by this way we have build up a dictionary as we discussed here. So it's having a key value pair of numbers and number of occurrences. So the dictionary is now ready for us. Now we should be using this dictionary to iterate throughout the array and replace it with numbers from 1 to 9. So let me initialize a pointer here. Pointer is 0, and for numbers in range 1 to 9, so we only iterate for 10 times whatever the size of array may be. So we will be going for range 1 to 9. So we have to give 1 and 10 here, so as 10 will not get selected. And now the condition is if the counter is having that number and the counter has number of occurrences as more than 0, counter of that number is more than 0, we replace array at pointer location with that current number. So it's I. And we also increment pointer by 1 value and decrease our counter of that number by 1 value, as we have created one entry already in the array. Finally return the array. So now array will have the sorted elements. Let us go through it once. We initialized an empty counter and we build up this counter dictionary by iterating throughout the array once, and we initialized an empty pointer here, and based on the pointer location for the array we will be replacing the array elements based on the dictionary. So here the numbers will range from 1 to 9, and we'll check that number I in the counter. If the number is available in the counter and the number of occurrences are more than 0, we keep on replacing the array element at pointer location. And as we increase the pointer location, the pointer will be moving throughout the array. And we decrease the counter for maintaining the number of occurrences, and we return an array. Let us try to build an array here. So let me call it array equals the numbers from random numbers from 1 to 9. Yeah, right. Now let me call this sorted number array function and pass this array, and we would be seeing result here. Yeah, right, the array is now sorted. And we can also check if our sorting is correct based on this check. Sorted array should be equal to the function which is returning the sorted array. So it's true, tells that our solution is correct. The interviewer is satisfied with this approach, and we moved on to other problem. For the next problem in the Microsoft round 1 interview, watch the next video in this series. Thanks for watching. Happy coding.